Hey guys, Moms Against Medical Bullying. So I'm still reading the book by Ethel Douglas Hume, Becham's work. And so what I'm getting so far, right, is that he helped to kind of describe what these airborne organisms do. She describes them as fermentative agents, agents of fermentation. So, and the fact is that they don't cause the breakdown of healthy tissue. They are a part of the process of a damaged tissue. And in the section I'm reading, he it's called he's looking to nature, right, for his answers. And he notices some cactus that had gotten frozen. So there was some severe cold weather that set in that isn't a usual weather for Montpelier, I think is the area. And so he noticed that, okay, on the cactus, there was no way for airborne organisms to get into the cactus tissues. The frozen cacti. So he dissects it, or opens it up, and there are what he calls microzymas, and there are bacteria, and he claims that the bacteria come out or from the microzyma, which is a fermentative agent. I'm still it's very confusing for me. I'm still trying to understand a lot, but so yeah, the bacteria come out of the microzyma, but only if the condition is right, because there were healthy leaves on the same plant which he looked at, and all he saw in the healthy leaves were regular microzyma, and as opposed to where the cactus had got frozen through, there were microzyma and bacteria there in the dead part of the plant. And then they give this other example about somebody who had a bad accident with their arm, and that the arm was amputated, but the arm, because it was already black, it was already gangrene. And so they removed the arm, and they saw bacteria in the arm. But they didn't see bacteria in the gangrened arm. I think the death of the tissue in the arm happened so fast that all were present were still microzyma, which showed him that it wasn't bacteria that caused the gangrene. What else? So I guess the death of the tissue happened so fast that there was no opportunity, hadn't been opportunity yet for the bacteria to develop. So yeah, he doesn't deny that there are airborne microorganisms, but the book says that he, explained or showed Pasteur through his work what what they were, what their function is. So at any rate, in those plants, notice that they didn't need the role of airborne microorganisms that those microorganisms did not get inside of the plant and cause the damage. The damage was caused first through the environment, and the bacteria was a effect of that damage. So earlier in the book, I think it purports that the microorganisms that are in the air are those from plants and animals, and yeast and molds, I guess, too. I don't know if it's one and the same or that's different, but because he had found microzymas on limestone, which he thought could have been from animals or life in the past, and that, when life breaks down, these microzymas don't break down. They are immortal in a sense, which makes sense to me because it points to God. It points to life. God is life. He is immortal. He's immortality. So, yeah. And so he says that they have the same effect, the same fermentative action and effect as the airborne microzymas. Yeah, the same fermentative effect, which he had done on his beacon experiment, that they broke down, the fermentation of the glucose, the sugar water. So yeah, that's all I have to share. I feel like I've just, been repeating the same thing, but I find it difficult to understand these things. So that's it. Thanks for listening. And if you have anything to share about airborne microorganisms or Béchamp, post down below. And, if you happen to disagree with Béchamp, that's fine too. Post your reasons down below. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say, oh, that's dumb, or this or that. Just explain why. You know what I mean?